Alright, we're back into the mix. So this time we have MegaP1eter or Peter, however you want to say it. He's going to be a 2400 SR, Phara, and Junkrat on Oasis. So he's 2400 in a 2500 game. Couple hundred SR doesn't mean a damn thing. I'm sure they're going to be fine. Oh, it's loud. Okay, there we go.
I will not waste this opportunity.
Okay. I know we didn't get to see a lot. There was a long flank. It kind of paid off. Just remember, always, always, always. Flanking takes time. Right? If you were to go here, you could be shooting all the way from here, all the way down to the point constantly. Here, you're going to miss, what, about 10 seconds of shooting? It's not a bad thing, you just remember flanking has a cost. Get the fuck back. You're flying a little lower than I would like. Yeah. I mean, we'll have to see it over multiple deaths, but remember to hover. I watched the videos before to get notes. No, I used to, but I get so many videos that I just can't. I don't have the time to do that. I'd have to put like a payment system on if I wanted to do that. Perfect. This is real dangerous. You got Discord on you. Okay, again, this is kind of like you're so busy flanking, you're not shooting. And when you get Discord on you, it's best to get down. Maybe at lower SRs, people won't be able to hit you often, or like as much. Higher SRs, if they got 2 hit scans and you have Discord, there's a good chance you're going to be dying. I hear someone to your left. Tracer. These are good shots. This is where Phara is incredibly strong. We'll just use... we can use this door as an example, or these doors. If you can get above a door and you can shoot at a good angle in... Whoops, these were all the wrong button. Basically an angle that you can hit them and they can't hit you. That's incredibly strong. On this right side, that's what just happened. On these, it's going to be a little bit tougher, but still possible. Remember to look both ways before you cross the street. Because the Zenyatta could knock you in your goddamn face if you don't.
I will not fail again.
Get here.
Go, get in the air. Go help your... Yeah, I was gonna say, go help your friend out.
My ultimate is ready. My ultimate is ready.
Keep shooting. Oh, that's a dangerous... That's a dangerous comm. I guess Mercy did come to get you, but... look to bind... Oh, you're on Xbox. Or you're on some console. Careful on having to stop playing to tell someone you need healing. Alright, you got one person. It's not terrible. Your hog got beat in the face because of your rocket? Well, that happens. Though, like, you had a good shot on that. Okay, so one thing I've been noticing is that it's not bad, but you're thinking a lot for every single shot. Like, Phara's attack speed is... I don't want to say it's slow, but it's slow. Phara shoots once a second, 120 damage per shot. After 6, you reload, or reloads a second and a half. People can kind of, if they're actively getting healed, if you wait an extra second or a half second between each shot, your DPS goes down to shit. So I mean, it's great that you're putting thought into each shot, but don't forget to shell the hell out of the enemy. Keep shooting. Like, you should have been shooting the entire time there. Remember, splash damage, splash damage, splash damage. Now turn around, your whole team's dying to a Genji. Yeah, there's like, you could have shot your entire clip there, but you shot once. So this is, I think, is a big issue right now. Burst of Jester S. I'd love to see Junkrat's mine get more knockback. Yeah, it's because they retain full air control during Junkrat's concussive mine. So right now, just the super simple skills of hovering and essentially constantly shooting needs to be worked on. These are kind of, and the lower SR you get, and by low SR I mean like below 3,000. You just need, actually, at all SR levels you need to work on fundamentals, but at lower SRs more. Just because you're usually a new player and you need to focus on building proper technique and mindsets. So you need to start, I think this is probably where you're going to change, aren't you? I was going to say, you got to be wary of where you're at if they have hit scans. And he goes to the Junkrat. You could already be shooting. You could already be shooting right now. Still not shooting enough. Essentially, before you get to the point, you should have. This should be every map, and I think I would say this as every single class as well. And that is, you should have a full map knowledge, like just how the layout of the map, even when you can't see it. So like right now, you know, this goes down to probably right about here. So there's this round part that goes right about to here. The fence, probably right there. The other fence, no, it's probably like right about there. About there, you can actually see that right there. So if you wanted to shoot at their stairway, and more particular, you probably want to shoot like right, as soon as you go up, you'd be right here, and you'd shoot right over there. And you'd shoot right into this fence line. Hopefully you'd shoot right across there so they would have the lowest amount of visibility. But you should be able to see this entire map in 3D, no matter where you're at in it, and you should be able to put a grenade there, wherever you're at. Right? As long as you have reach, you should be able to shoot there. It says, Junkrat Oasis is always a good idea. I love Oasis as Junkrat. It's only bad if you're bad. Help? Pass into the iris. Need to shoot a little bit higher. Get the Genji, good job. Now you finally use a trap, which is okay because you haven't been in the best trap spots. But what I would do here is, okay, that works. I would get on top of the center console. Or the center building, whatever you want to call it. If you have space, trap ahead. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go with this? Okay. Do a little house cleaning, I understand. Those aren't going anywhere. And you still need the trap. Something to your right. Soldier. Kill him. That's fine. So, a big issue also looks to be just control accuracy. I know you're using a controller, but it's definitely something you need to work on.
Join up with me.
Join me.
It's not making it the center. And aim up a little high. You need to aim higher. It's already too late. There we go. Trap below you. She didn't notice you. Do it to your right. Nope, left. Having a little bit too much fun on the bouncy castle. Yep. So that's that goes with the whole thing about, remember, flanking takes time. If you wish to flank, remember you're going to leave your team alone for upwards to 5 to 10 seconds. So again, you should have been shooting before you even got to midfield. And shoot higher. You're shooting very, very low. You're almost shooting at him like a hit scan. You gotta account for drop. Also, you got... Okay, that's fine. Like, just use trap on cooldown. That's my biggest complaint against pretty much everyone that plays Junkrat. And then shit like that happens. People think it's the dumbest trap in the world. Shit happens, guys. It probably will work if you just use it more. Also, you don't know what a bad trap is until you place the bad trap. Tracer got caught, but that's alright. Throw it on another trap. Also, don't hit tab during a goddamn fight. The fuck information can tell you to not get your ass whooped right then and there. Trap! Ah! Ah! Trap! Oh man, if you threw a trap up there, you would have hit it. Okay, there we go. It's somewhere. He's gonna hit it. No, he's not. He's above you. There you go. Alright, he trapped the same spot, but it worked. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone would be like, oh, that's so stupid, you threw down a new trap or at the same trap spot, blah, 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 blah. No, it worked. It got someone and they got him killed.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
How do you do?
I am ready to activate the sound barrier.
He didn't hit tab, he hit PS4. I don't give a fuck, whatever he did to bring up the tab screen. Don't do it in the middle of a fight. Alright, throw it on the trap. That guy's gonna come for you soon. Oh, detonate! Detonate! Ah, she got out of the way. That works. Also, just make it habit if you ever hit a tracer, follow up with a punch. Even if it's gonna kill her, just build habit.
There we go.
Can you make it this time? You got it. Now you have two options here, to shoot or not to shoot. If you don't shoot, you gotta use your ult. But if you shoot, you're gonna have to get the fuck out of there. Alright. That worked because the Genji's on your tail. Left, 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 left. It's below you. That works. I could just hear someone to your left. That's all. That's all I was saying. Remember how sound is. So get on there. Don't be shy. I don't mind these little short grenades. You can bounce off the wall and hit her. Alright, start shelling the far side of the point. So, with Junkrat, you want to keep, you want to shoot at, close to the wall. So when you're to the right a little bit, like, shooting over here is great, because anything, like, going this way, won't see it. Right, low visibility. Same thing with this wall, right here. Also, just straight off that way, back onto the point. These are all good spots to shoot. Did I one-trick Junkrat to Grandmaster for all seasons? Yeah, top 500 every season. Junkrat only. Even back during season 2. That whoever's down there can die. You've got a remote. Okay, this isn't a bad idea. But Tracer's gonna come to your right now. Yeah, Hog's right there. You're gonna get hooked. There it is. So you hit that guy once, and you had because of mine on cooldown. That was a good opportunity to just chase his ass down and kill him.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
So you should be shooting already? I think you could have put trap. Throw out an ult. There you go. That works. There you go.
My genius is
Pow.
finally recognized.
And we got Dead Morning with a sub 3 months in a row. He says, I have a BA in history, but I never understood yin and yang until you explained it. I love your reviews and the shit you teach people. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for the constant support, man. Do you need healing? I don't think you do. I think you're a goddamn liar. You could have already had a... So all King of the Hill maps, you can already have a remote mine down by the time the door opens for the first push out. Should have been shooting already. Right side. Trap right. Oh my god, everyone's in that choke point. You could be doing so much damage. Oh! No! That's right where it's going! That was rough. Oh well, that happens. What's up, Busters? How's it going?
If at first you don't succeed, blow it up again.
In range of the objective. Form up on me.
You stop shooting the deflecting Genji. Hey, the only time you know when to shoot a deflecting Genji is to shoot him, right?
My ultimate is charging.
Also, Concussive Mine does have a bigger AoE than Genji's deflect. Okay. Reload? Get a chance to reload? Oh, no, you gotta reload. So that's not just a Junkrat thing, that's just the normal mechanic. That's actually good. That's good technique there. Throw it. But knowing when to reload with each class. I think that's a fundamental for Overwatch, but each class is slightly different. Because like if I play Tracer, the biggest issue with Tracer for me is internalizing her reload animation and her attacking. Not so much the recalls or the blinks, it's knowing when to shoot, when to reload. Those are really, really fundamental concepts for every single class. Junkrat's pretty average when it comes to that. Average reload speed. Average, I would say somewhat of an average time to unload his entire clip. Just remember, if you're not doing anything for a couple seconds, reload. So trap. That works too. That actually worked really well because he threw him right back into the explosion. It's better to trap right below your feet when Winston's jumping at you.
You won't get rid of me that easy.
Join me.
You'll like this one.
Thirsty and summoned. Thank you.
So, again, you could be shooting right now. Most likely the team is going to be here, here, or up here. If you got some tricky people, they'll be around here. But you can shoot some shots this way, and you can tell if they're there or not, right? You can shoot some shots this way. You can bank it off of this wall right here. Not this first wall, but the wall past that. And try to figure out if people are over here or over here, right? Your grenades are used to give you information. Don't forget that. You can figure out where a team's located at, what their position is at. You can try to bait out skill usage with it. I mean, you can force the enemy around without ever actually directly engaging them. Go right at him to the left. Okay, that works. Trap. Trap! Man, if you had a trap. Always, always, always trap. How often do I do these review days? I try to do them on the weekend. Just because Overwatch is rather shitty on weekends. I'll usually Junkrat Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm taking Tuesdays off because I've picked up more work on Tuesdays. So Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll do Junkrat. User review Saturday, Sunday if I do it. There you go. Good job. And you trapped Lucio.
Aiming's overrated.
And you guys lose. Wait, on. Ah, there it is. Defeat! So, let's talk about Phara. Phara, a Junkrat. Pow. Pow. Nope, that's not it. Pow. 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 Phara, shoot more. Shoot. Also, positioning. Learn to hover. Learn.
My genius is finally recognized.
Hover. So you're below the radar, Phara, right? Like you're flying really low most of the time. Also, you're shooting very slowly. Like it's not bad to think about every shot, but you have to understand, Phara. There's a reason why Phara doesn't shoot every 1.5 seconds. It's because she needs to follow up one shot with another shot pretty quick to get a kill. Especially if they're getting pocketed by any sort of support. If you took Phara's shots down to 1.5 seconds between, I think everyone could out-heal her. But those are two things. Logistically, this is like skill usage and movement. Oh, you're flanking too much with her. You have overflunked. Overflanked. Blah. There you go. Perfect. Overflanked. Remember, flanking takes time. if you have two ways to the fight, one is straight and the other is round. Round will be slower than straight. That's all there is to it. Information-wise, I don't think. I think just like this is kind of anyone below 3,000, even below like 3,500, 4,000 ranking. You just need to play more. Overwatch vocab. And I'm going to say this applies to both classes because it's just like it's just a fundamental. Overwatch vocab. Meaning, it's easier to play Overwatch as soon as you've experienced the multitude of situations, multitudes of times, in multitudes of different ways. Right? As soon as you keep on getting more and more vocab, the game gets a lot easier. It's kind of like immersion with language. At a certain point in time, you can read all the books you want, you can watch all the videos, you can do all the stuff in class all you want. What makes you learn a language or makes you good at Overwatch or any type of thing is just shutting the fuck up, getting in there and doing it. Just experiencing it over and over and over again. It's the best way to learn, I think. For anything. Any skill, any sport, anything in life. Yeah, and you're at that point with Overwatch. You're at like a gold level, so yeah, definitely do that. Now with Junkrat, it's funny. With Phara, you gotta shoot more. With Junkrat, you have to shoot more. Remember listener grenades? Or feeler grenades, I would call them? Feelers. Remember when you shoot with Junkrat, you know if you're going to hit something, or you hear if you hit something or not. And based on the amount of alt charge you get off of it, or the sound it makes, you know what you've hit. You can also affect people's formation from very far away with little to no commitment on your side. That's why you shoot a lot as Junkrat. Also, you have a very low attack speed. Junkrat shoots every 0.6 seconds. I think the only character faster than Junkrat is 0.5 seconds, besides like automatic weapons, is 0.5 seconds for McCree. Remember, Phara is every 1 second, so you're already at like Phara's already at a 40% disadvantage from attack speed alone. Your positioning in Junkrat wasn't terrible, but oh yeah, along with your accuracy, like aim higher. That was a big deal. You were aiming very low. Aim a lot, significantly higher, like 20 degrees higher probably. Also, shoot before you get to the point. Bank them off walls. Get them in the way of the enemy. Your Junkrat's range is a lot farther than you think. Positioning, I think you're doing okay in positioning wise on Junkrat. Remember, if you ever can move forward, trap. Which gets me to my next point, logistics. This is skill usage and whatnot. Skill usage and decision making. Trap. For the love of fucking God. Number one complaint, every Junkrat I've ever seen, ever. Doesn't trap enough. Trap. Just do it. You don't know what a bad trap is until you've placed a bad trap. Which means if you're not placing traps, you're not learning. Your concussive mine usage was fine. Just remember on King of the Hills, you can place it down before the spawn, so that you jump out of spawn, and then you use another one, you jump again. Other than that, concussive mine seemed pretty good. Concussive mine also goes outside of Genji's deflect range. If this is Genji, hold on, let me draw a shitty Genji. And he's like, try me, and he has that sword. Genji's deflect box is like this. Concussive mine is a little bit, you can damage him outside of it. I think this is 1 meter, and I think this is 1.5 meters. I think 1 meter is Genji's deflect range in front of him, and I think Junkrat's 1.5 meter explosion radius. You have to double check the numbers, but I know the radius is bigger than his deflect range, for sure. And then for information, same thing. Overwatch vocab. Super simple. Remote mine is 3 meters radius. Okay, that's bigger than I thought. I don't know the numbers, but I know what it feels like. But that's about it. You just need to play more with all characters. Also, maybe up your sensitivity. I know you're on the controller, and that provides its own challenges. I can't speak for controller challenges, for myself, because I haven't used a controller. But your tracking was very slow. Maybe that's good for hit scan classes, but when you're close with characters that don't need to hit the head, Phara, Junkrat, higher sensitivity is not a terrible thing. Pow!